Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good evening. Such a beautiful, beautiful evening. And let's have a cup of tea here. And I need to show you this beautiful teacup. Look at it. It's a double wall. I always love this kind of double wall things because outside it's just warm and not too hot. It's very pleasant. So I think nowadays, this couple of days, I have received some order of the lemon curd, and this lemon curd is Buddha hand lemon curd. As you can see, it's a little bit runny, and it makes me think. My family will say, "Oh, did you make it right?" And they always give me critics because we are family, of course, and they make me better. And so here is my reflection in doing something homemade. When you do something homemade, there is one thing is no matter how hard you try, it's kind of hard to make it exactly consistent. This is also a little bit runny, but not too much. This is pretty good, actually. Sometimes it's like a paste, a little bit too much. And for this, my family support me by buying the lemon curd from the market and things, and then say, "Oh, you do not like them, something, the commercial grade," and so so I feel that something when you make with your hand, perfection is not a pursuit, or perfection is a pursuit. Uniformity is a pursuit, but it's almost impossible. So one of the beauty of homemade things, of handmade things, it's individuality, its uniqueness. Do I make any sense? So today I will just go ahead and blah 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 chat. I have some notes here that some video I want to do, I need to do, and things like checklist. So we will go through them one by one. First, I will need to ship out this lemon curd, and I will add an extra lemon curd for a very dear friend. So this is a teacup. Look at it. How beautiful. Okay, the first one. The first one friend asked, because I was making a grinding ink video, and asked, this inspired me want to grind ink. Do you still have this round ink stone? I do not have them right now because I got them in China, and every year summertime I go back to China. But since the pandemic, it's been 2 years, I did not travel. I did not go to travel. I did not go to China. I did not go to Europe. I did not go to any other country. Just to stay as quiet as possible, not getting myself trouble. So I do not have it. Maybe in some years I will get it again, but it's very heavy. The only thing I do is that I carry them. if I ship them, the shipping fee is just too expensive and not even worthy of my effort. I cannot sell something like this in a price that is unreasonable. So I do not have a round inkstone for now. I still have some long rectangular inkstone. So this friend mentioned he wanted to grind ink, and then there is something I was always thinking. Look at this huge inkstone, my mother's inkstone, and it's my most cherished inkstone. And this one is not a collection level. And for me, this is just the most cherishable thing. This is not a commercial level. And you can see this in carving is not extremely artsy. It is simple, it is original, and it is a very down to earth. I love it. It's an elegant design, and it's not overdoing it. Sometimes you go to the shop, you go to look for things, and they have this decoration, and in carved or made too much work. This is just right. I like it. Okay, come back to this friend's question. I am thinking you can grind ink in a slab, a piece of stone slab. You know, right now in the high-end restaurant, they sell this kind of slabs, gray color. It is exactly this stone. It's not so smooth because they want to have that texture, but that is the same thing. And if you have that, you can use that to grind ink instead of cooking. Some make it into coaster, and you get the idea, right? Search online, you will find it. And some use plastic, hard plastic. So here is my solution. And this is my family bought. We bought it together. And I love this design. It is so simple, yet so elegant. I love it. And I love it. One is because this is a good design. My dear family chose it. He has taste. On the other hand, this is exactly, almost exactly the texture I am looking for. When you soak this ink stick in water for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, it becomes moisturized, becomes a little bit not so hard. You can grind it here because there is some texture. You can see, oh yes, you can see the texture. It will be perfect for grinding ink. Let me show you some other plates. Although I want to show you, but the plate is quite shy. I cannot find. So when you see something with this texture or something like stoneware, it will be good. I will not use it to grind ink, although I have grinding ink in my opinion. And this is also very heavy. I feel put in the cardboard, it. I always wonder someday the cardboard will fall down, and because this is my family bought it, I cherish it. I cannot use it for grinding ink. Without my family buying it, I am okay with it. But once I know this is my family bought, there is another layer of feeling in it. I just cannot do it. I originally thought maybe I should do a demo of using it. No, I will not do that. My family is more. I just do not do that. So if you find something, stoneware, in a Goodwill store, in some supermarket, in some big box store, find some very rough design plates. You can use rough design plates to do it. I think I have a mug somewhere. You know, we have a small house, and when, oh yes, it is here, I know. So you can see this texture is relatively matte. It is also good. I am doing a mug, and this is a beautiful mug. Look at it. The shape is good, and a little bit going bigger bottom, and going to slender it a little bit so it keeps warm, and when you hold it you feel it's very stable, and also the bottom is bigger so it's very much more stable. And let's see, and this kind of stoneware is just perfect for grinding ink. This seems a little bit too rough for grinding ink, but if you find some place with this texture, not too glossy, you can try that also. Not like this. The inside is too glossy. Did you see? It's just too glossy, not good for grinding ink. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about these grinding ink things. And grinding ink, it is about preparation to make your hand move around, make your hand flexible. The movement and the action of preparation put you into the mode, into the mood, into the moment, and that is all. It's nothing fancy. It's not a meditation. It's not a spiritual journey. It's just to prepare something, right? Do not over-exaggerate something, I think. And I like to do things just easy, simple, as it should be, and that's it. So here I would like to also introduce, since we are talking about it, and I have my class on Skillshare, my Chinese painting class. You know, for a long time I didn't post any new class on Skillshare because I almost got banned. Skillshare has this policy. Once you reach to 3 strikes, you will not be able to upload class. Only when 6 months roll out, came back again, you can start to upload. I already got 2 strikes. on record. So if I make something wrong, it's not good. So I didn't post any class recently. And but my class, my Chinese calligraphy class, now have 180 or 120 students. It's one of the more popular class. I really want to, if I do want something, I do want you to check out my calligraphy class, my Chinese painting class. That will help me so that I can do what I want. Now I have to make to make a living, to get my paycheck. I want to live an independent life. I want to start something by myself. And this online class is one of the means of it. I know a lot of people are very successful and they can sell their class for hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, and I am just not yet shameless enough. You get the idea, right? Okay, so recently I got a couple of friends buying these brushes, and this is such a beautiful, beautiful, elegant brush. Very long, and it is perfect for drawing the hair, the clothesline. I think Japanese manga artists, a lot of them have this kind of hair. It's long and slender, and when you want it to be soft, it is silky. When you want it hard, you lift it up, it can have this very strong straight line. Beautiful, right? Not for beginner. Why do I say it? It's not discrimination. It's just because it's too long. There is too much chance to make mistake. And it's not easy to control. And relatively, this one is so much easier to control because it's shorter. And this is my all the time, every time, must use book. There is not recently all my paintings, there is not a single one that I do not use it. Let me see, I think I have some here. I am not yet prepared enough. So for example, this one, there are some of these rose here, the bamboo, of course, the bamboos, of course, and these leaves, all made by this kind of brush. The thinner one, the larger one, I use another brush. So this is one of the must to have. And it's different from water. Do I have watercolor? I do not have watercolor handy, so I will not go to the other room to get it. And watercolor, it just do not have that majority of watercolor we have, watercolor brush we have, does not have this softness and stiffness. Just a combination do not have that. Have this, okay? So this is the outline brush. This is a wash brush. This is more a stroke brush. The doctor said he had. The doctor told the artist that he's in danger. Oh, who told me this story? Because he had a terrible stroke. Oh, I kind of forgot that one. Anyway, that's about this, starting from this ink things. Grinding ink. Get an old plate and you can grind ink And I will check out some other things. I want to check about digital worksheet, digital printable, writing recipe, take photo of 35. Video on Canva and from YouTube post a video of how to make mock-up. I already done that video and it's already uploaded, so it will be public in a couple of days. You will see, and I very clearly say that there are many people make a living out of Canva. Nothing wrong with it. But if you can paint, the most important is make your own original artwork instead of buy a license to sell. Anyway, this is capitalist. What can we say? And another friend asked old beauty routine and tricks you used to do. Beauty routine. I do not have a beauty routine. If I get early enough, I take a shower and go to work. And if I got so late, I woke up already late, then I brush my teeth and go to work. I think one time out of 2 years or 3 years, I have one accident that I didn't get up early enough. But otherwise, I take a shower, and that is my beauty routine. I do not apply, after shower, I apply some cream, and not an expensive one, not a big brand one. It is a big brand. It is one of the most common brand, and some cream, and I think that's it. And old tricks, I do not have any tricks in beauty routine. Could you show your painting behind? And I got some friends asking about that painting behind. That is not. No, people are sleeping there. Maybe someday we can show it. Oh, yes. And one friend mentioned in our backyard that was a thermometer, not a clock. And I got one friend asking about a story about Wulonggong, not a story about Wulonggong. He or she lived, I think she lives in Wulonggong. And I have been to Wulonggong, but I a little bit forgot. It's 15 years ago, and I a little bit got confused of that direction. Newport, Wulonggong, that area. I have been there, and that's all I can remember. And one day we have done 2 Canadian stories, maybe more than 2, and stories will come. Library video. There is a friend asking if I will do the library video. And library is, now they are trying to get people get out of the library as early as possible, as quick as possible. Do not hang around in library. So when it is all coming back, library book will be back. For show pen. Oh, one friend would like to see the pens. And I got another friend asking about how to learn another language. There are many people talking many ways. And there is one thing I want to say that helped me a lot is flashcards. And when I was young, I used a piece of paper. And when I was young, we do not have a very good living conditions. So I use a piece of paper and cut it into small size. This side write Chinese, the other side write English, so that every day I just flip it through. I think it's a very, very effective way for me to help me to remember the alphabet. Sunny, Sunny. And I particularly remember this Sunny. The reason is our school has a spelling competition, 100 words, and I got the first prize. I have only one word wrong. Sunny. I wrote it like this instead of sunny. The reason, because the book has a typo, and I was not yet reaching the degree, or I was not yet understanding English, understanding phonic. Chinese word is not phonic, and I just could not think that it should be sunny, sunny. I have had not the ability to understand that, so I recite the typo. So I got it wrong. That's about it. Just a couple of days ago, I got some of my pens. Okay, here we can show, at least show 2 pens. So this is a medium pen. I like to use, oh, it's dried. I like to use these kind of pens because writing with fountain pen help you to have a good gesture. You cannot write like this because it hurts. It will damage the nib, right? You have to make it a little bit, when you write relaxed, you write it lie down. And when you do calligraphy, a little bit straight, but never totally straight, right? And this calligraphy pen, I think, is 1.5. Yes, it is 1.5. The nib is 1.5. And I like it very, very much. So it's like a guideline to help you to hold it better. Hold it straight. No, does not have to be straight. But I am just writing the words. I do enjoy writing calligraphies. Writing. And I think I have my style of writing. My style. Maybe I should do my style of calligraphy font. That's about it. I am about to package some things. Thank you very, very, very much. Here is the last thing. before I add up with something new. I used to paint mugs. Do you think it's a good idea that I keep on doing ceramic painting a bamboo here? I used to paint bamboos on my mugs and sell them. Oh, that's an old time story. I sold them in Larkspur Landing last year. I think last year I went back to that place. Oh, that brings back memories. I am sorry for your time. Another boring blah blah blah. But at least it is good for you to fall asleep. Who can resist? Right? You must have already fallen asleep. It's a little bit empty today. I'm sorry for your time. I feel bad. You have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. This is the thing I bought. I am making these mugs. I am making this mug decal paper and use for my mugs. Some printed, some others I will do hand painted. Bye bye, friends. I get myself fall asleep. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye bye, friends. Oh, that's good. Very often time I fall asleep on my chair because I do not want to sleep. Oh, how wrong it is. C'est moi, parce que c'est moi. Moi, je suis comme ça. Ben, c'est ça. C'est ça. C'est moi. C'est moi, c'est moi, c'est moi. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah.